Welcome back to Science Lab. Science are happening because Jesus is coming. Before the break, I asked you the trivial question of the day. Did you guess it right? What do you think it is?
And the options were given: option A, a baby; option B, a doll; and option C, a robot.
The right answer is option C, a robot. Playtime is being invaded by a new generation of toy robots, such as the lifelike Lullabella baby doll.
Robot dolls are invading playtime and they want your cuddles. This is Lullabella, the latest creation from toy makers Spin Master, whose eyes, head, lips, and arms all moving harmoniously to give her lifelike expressions. She can laugh, blink, and push her lips to suckle on her bottle and pacify her. Spin Master showed off a prototype of Lullabella at the New York Toy Fair. She is also smarter than the average baby doll. Sensors in her hands, tummy, and back react to different touches. She could play peekaboo and get tickled, and the more you play with her, the more she learns, and she costs around $100.
If there's one place on Earth you can already get a glimpse of the robot-assisted future, it's in Japan. Routinely at the forefront of robotics research, Japan has brought us some of the weirdest automatons, most lifelike androids, and cutest helper bots.
Nowhere is this more evident than at Nagasaki's Henyan Hotel, a hotel run by robots that opened in 2015. Walk into reception and a mechanized dinosaur will guide you through check-in. Go to your room and the luggage bot will wheel your suitcase along beside you. Get ready for bed and your own robot companies will turn out the lights.
If there is one place on Earth you can already get a glimpse of a robot-assisted future, it's Japan. Routinely at the forefront of robotics research, the country has brought us some of the weirdest automatons, most lifelike androids, and cutest helper bots. Nowhere is this more evident than at Nagasaki's Henna Hotel, a hotel run by robots that opened this year. Walk into reception and a mechanized dinosaur will guide you through check-in. Go to your room and a luggage bot will wheel your suitcase along beside you. Get ready for bed and your own robot companion will turn out the lights. Henna Hotel CEO Haruo Sawada sells his offering as part of a utopian vision where robots take over manual labor as humans can turn their attention to more creative pursuits. Replacing staff with robots might reduce labor costs, but their appeal to visitors needs to last beyond novelty value. Other technological innovations in the hotel include facial recognition, allowing guests to access their rooms without a hotel key. The electricity will be partly powered by solar energy aimed at reducing cost. Savada said the concept is aimed at travelers on a budget, explaining that he thinks low-cost hotels will become a trend just as low-cost airlines did. Room rates begin at 7,000 yen per night, but will be auctioned to the highest bidder during peak season. The company also runs the Huis ten Bosch theme park, where the hotel is located. The 72-room hotel opened on July 17, 2015, is staffed by 10 robots and 10 humans. Its name, Henna, means strange hotel.
Not just as waiter and waitress and chef, Mitsubishi Department Store's newest employee in Tokyo caused quite a stir with over 60 media representatives turning up for her first day on the job. A lifelike android robot marked her first day at work as a receptionist. The department store said it hopes the robot will be an effective tool in giving directions to customers and boosting store campaigns.
She can smile and she can sing. Customers to Japan's oldest department store are greeted by this robot who has just started to work as a receptionist there. She's been programmed to speak Japanese, but can also be fine-tuned to speak in Chinese and Korean too. And the lifelike android marked her first day at work with a song. Well, perhaps lip-synced her way through most of it. After the performance, the robot asked for applause for the opera singer. For some of the visitors, the android was quite an eye-opener.
advancement is skyrocketing that we can ever imagine. Japanese scientists unveiled what they said was the world's first news-reading android, eerily lifelike and possessing a sense of humor to match her perfect language skills.
On June 24, 2014, Japanese scientists unveiled what they said was the world's first news-reading android, eerily lifelike and possessing a sense of humor to match her perfect language skills.
かけてください。このワールドニュースの時間です。
Tokyo Science Museum has revealed 3 brand new androids, each with its own unique purpose. First is the Kodomoroid, or Childroid, which recites world news headlines and space weather. Visitors could only see the android at its news desk through a gap in the wall.
震源とするマグニチュード 8.0 の巨大地震がありました。
The second is the Autonoroid, or Adultroid, which can be remotely controlled and the user can see through the android's eyes and have their voice transmitted. The Autonoroid can also follow the head movements of the user, although that is about as mobile as it gets. Lastly is the Telenoid, which is designed for hugging. But despite all the androids having very different purposes, the curators believe this technology will become part of everyday life.
Interestingly, these robots have been introduced in the banking sector. That's right, it has been introduced in Japan and China. But recently, 2 banks in India has placed intelligent robotic assistants.
Meet China's Robot Bank Lobby Manager. It's a bank's lobby manager's duty to introduce financial product and help customers. But here's one lobby manager who isn't really human. It's a robot. China's Bank of Communications has introduced special lobby managers to help their customers efficiently. Bacom is now using the robots at its banking centers in 30 provinces across China. By doing so, it has also become the first in China to adopt robots on a large scale for its daily operations. A trip to the bank in Japan may soon involve this little guy. One of Japan's mega banks, a Bank of Tokyo Mitsubishi UFJ, has showcased a robot bank teller at its downtown Tokyo branch in the hope that the multilingual robot will help foreign customers do their banking during the Tokyo Olympics in 2020. Naro, the programmable 58 centimeters mini robot, is equipped with multiple senses and responds to customer requests with pre-recorded responses. It currently speaks Japanese, Chinese, and even English. Surrounded by media, Naro performed Tai Chi before a few customers stepped forward and had conversations with the humanoid robot.
This is happening somewhere in Japan, Europe, China, and USA. The fact of the matter has come to India at your doorstep.
That's right. Recently, the first Now robot made her debut on November the 10th, 2016 in Chennai.
A Now robot named as Lakshmi is India's first banking robot in helping city union banks transition towards a new self-service era. Lakshmi, which took more than 6 months to develop, can interact with customers on more than 125 subjects. Apart from answering generic questions, the robot is also programmed to connect with a core banking solution. If a customer wants to know his bank account details or transaction history, the robot can flash the answer on its display. Also, India's second biggest private sector lender, HDFC Bank, is planning to install up to 20 humanoids at its branches in the 2 years to assist customers. Ira helps the welcome desk by giving directions to customers. The Kochi-based Asimov Robotics, which has developed Ira, has got queries from airports, hospitality industry, and retail chains to deploy similar humanoids all over India.
Select the Take Me There button so I can guide you there. Please follow me.
Everything is invented for good. At start, it will be very helpful and useful. But in the long run, its ugly truth will be revealed. That's the case in the fossil fuels and hydrogen gas. In the same way, robots are invented to assist humans in many ways. to do different fast and accurate human-operated robots will be given autonomy that in turn will dominate us, and in the end, it will make the human being to worship it.
Revelation chapter 13 says that the false prophet will make a statue in the image of Antichrist and give power to speak and cause those who do not worship it to be killed. This is no ordinary statue. It's an artificial intelligent robot. Even now, you may be using your smartphone and watching this program. Do you know what? It's gathering data about you and gathering it in a safe place.
When this Antichrist AI robot is installed, it will tell you what you have done, what you have seen, and what you have typed in your smartphone and in your system, and it will blackmail you. It will say if you don't worship it or to take the mark of the beast, it will leak your past sins. What are you going to do? Those days are not so far. Take your smartphone in your hand and look at it. How much distance is your face and the smartphone? That much close all these are going to take place.
What is mentioned in the Bible that are going to take place in the end times are taking place in our lifetime. All these show that we are living in the last days and Lord Jesus Christ is coming again very soon.
Thank you for watching this episode. Don't forget to tune in into Science Lab next time. Remember, signs are happening because Jesus is coming. Maranatha.